for proof of it.
I don't have to show you that.
Okay, they're within their rights not to serve you, then, I'm afraid.
Yeah, then that's discrimination because it goes against the Equalities Act 2010.
I appreciate that, but that's the information we've been given.
Cool. Well, let me show you what the government guidelines actually say. So obviously when you don't have to wear a face covering. Those who have an age, health or disability reason for not wearing a face covering should not be routinely asked to give any written evidence of this. This includes exemption cards. No person needs to seek advice or request a letter from a medical professional about their reason for not wearing a face covering. This is a personal choice and not necessary in law. Some people may feel more comfortable showing something that says they do not have to wear a face covering. This could be in the form of an exemption card, and as I said, this is a personal choice and not necessary in law. So these are government guidelines, face coverings. Some people don't have to wear a face covering, including for health, age or equality reasons. No one who's exempt from wearing a face covering should be denied entry if they're not wearing one.
It's just what we've been told from Co-op, so...
These are government guidelines.
Okay. I can go and have a look for you before we...
I understand that you just literally relaying back what you've been told, but I'm saying these are the government guidelines that everyone is following.
Well, I understand that we don't work for the government in here, we work for Co-op.
Yeah, but Co-op is not above the government, and Co-op don't supersede the Equalities Act 2010.
It's not a conversation about politics.
No, but it is though, because it's discrimination.
No, it's not a conversation about politics for us in this situation right now.
So what is it a conversation about?
We're talking about you wearing a mask. If you
and I've just read it. Yeah.
If you're not wearing one, we can't serve you here. It's as simple as that.
That's discrimination then. That goes against the Equality Act.
I'm not talking about that.
No, that is because I have an exemption.
This is okay, and if you have an exemption, it works for us. Can you not see how?
Yeah, but I'm also saying this is the government guidelines.
I'm not talking about that, right?
So the couple of government then.
Do you understand how much trouble we get?
Yeah, I comprehend what you guys are getting, but you are enforcing rules that go against the Equalities Act.
We're not enforcing any rules. We're saying we're not going to serve you if you've not got a mask.
That's discrimination then.
Precious people always tell me that's a step too far.
That's disability discrimination. Can I have your name, please?
My name is Tom. It's very clearly there.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, what's your name?
Right.
Leanne.
Leanne.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's as simple as that. It's not a conversation about politics.
Yeah, I know you're just following orders. I get that. But these are the government guidelines. You can't. This doesn't supersede that. Your business of Co-op doesn't supersede that. There is an Equality Act which stops against discrimination against people with disabilities.
If you're an ordinary member of the public, the evidence is not good. The trials suggest that for two reasons. I think one is it's effective potentially if you are a patient to prevent the virus being coughed out. But for most people, actually, they tend to get a mask, and it's a behavioural issue as well. They put it on, they take it off, they'll perhaps put it down somewhere where they'll get the virus and put it, put it back on again. And therefore, in some ways, they may actually risk catching the disease rather than preventing it. So routinely we don't recommend them.
Do you realise you're being recorded?
Yeah, I appreciate that, yeah. It's just the information we've been told. So
Yeah,
it's-
and I say, look, this is government guidelines.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
look into that.
We're upholding what we've been told to do. That's
Yeah,
it.
we should go. This will be reported.
Okay. That's it. I'm not. I can't go round in loops with you. So.
Yeah, neither am I. But this
not-
is what the government are saying.
Okay.
So if we're not following the government, then what are you doing? So you're going to refuse me service because I won't wear a mask, and I have an exemption, but because I won't show you my exemption card.
Do you understand that showing us our exemption works for everyone?
Yeah, but I don't have to show you the exemption. This is what the law says. It's not necessary. This is the government saying this.
Okay. Well, we're allowed to refuse entry or service.
Then
to
that
anyone.
goes against the Equalities Act. That's discrimination.
That's what you're saying.
No, I've got the Equalities Act right here. It says exactly the same thing.
Like I said,
Section
we're not-
119.
We're not going to continue the conversation going around. In
That's cool. I've got your names.
I
That's
would-
more than enough
that's
for me to
it.
report you both.
That's great.
Honestly, you better guys get educated. This is the government's laws. This is the guidance that they're saying, and you are completely enacting and going against that. Absolute jokers.
Precious kisses, words that burn me. Lovers never ask you why.